Hello, my miraculous friend, and welcome to another episode of the Magnify Your Miracles podcast. This is Reverend Francis Faden, and I'm so grateful that we get to spend this time together helping you magnify your miracles. And today I'm going to be sharing with you a tool that I know is going to help you magnify your miracles. You know how I know it? Because I designed it. I designed it for you. And what am I talking about? The Magnify Your Miracles Journal. Oh my God. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do this and wanting to do this forever. And I kept on running up against my inner resistance, and I wasn't prioritizing and all the things that I help my clients do. I was dealing with all that stuff myself. And then I said, this year is the year I'm going to do it. And I got it narrowed down to the 4 core practices that I do that really help me to magnify my miracles. And it's going to help you as well. And I designed this journal. It's actually 4 journals in one, and it goes over the course of 54 days. So you can start on day 1 and just go on through. You can do it in your own way, but I designed it so that it's like a pilgrimage. And where are you going on this pilgrimage? Right to your own heart, right to what really matters to you, to really manifest that which really, really matters to you. I designed it to be like a novena. And how can it be like a novena? Well, it's 54 days, right? And so, you know, from listening to my other podcasts, that I recommend that people do a 54-day novena where we're praying and we're invoking spirit and we're focusing on our goals, all of that. So I set it up that way as for 54 days. So every 9 days, you have a reflection point where you can look to see how are you doing. I love that. So over the course of the 54 days, you have 6 times where you will do it every 9 days, and you have a chance to reflect and see how you're doing. And then lastly, you get to focus on what really matters most to you. So it looks like it's a journal. It's actually kind of a mini workshop. It's really something that's going to take you from point A to point B to point whatever it is your points are, and really help you to get in the energy of miracles. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the 4 core practices, and then all the beautiful energy I put in here for you to help you. So first of all, I have a bunch of journals in my office on the floor. And I have ones for goals, and I have ones for gratitude, and I have ones for keeping track of everything. So many, so many. And I was like, this is making me crazy. I would love to have all of my journal stuff in one journal. So it was all there, and I didn't have to look in all these different places. And that's what I did. So there's the 4 core practices that I practice, that I encourage all of my clients to practice, are gratitude, goals. The word is revision or forgiveness work, and then tracking your evidence. Those are the 4 core practices that really make a huge difference. So my approach to goal setting is a little bit different. I combine the goals and the gratitude together, and really getting you in that place where you're focusing on your gratitude and your goals every day. And then at the end of the day, you have some time for reflection to look and see what worked, what didn't work. You can revise whatever didn't work. And then there's a place where you can track your evidence. And this is so important, because so many times people are doing all this manifestation work and they just go from one to the next, to the next, to the next. And they don't stop to say, how did I get here? What actually is changing, right? We get really impatient. And so when you can track your evidence and you go, wait a minute, you start to notice that your energy is shifting. You start to notice what works for you and what doesn't work for you, right? This is part of what I do with my own clients. Of course, I'm the one that's helping to track this for them. But if you can't work with me, or you want to be able to do stuff on your own, this is a way that you can coach yourself. This is a way that you can learn how to track what's going on and see your own progress. Isn't that amazing? So I have those 4 practices, one for each day. And I start with a sample. So this is a sample of, how I would do it. And on one part of the page, you have what you're grateful for. And then you have another part where you're writing down your goals. And then the other part of it, so here it is, blank pages. So you start with what you're grateful for right there. And you put down your goals here. You're going to write at the end of the day, What did you notice that needs to change? And then you're going to track your evidence right there. And then every 9 days, you have a chance to pause and reflect. Like, how did you do? And I'll be asking you, what's been your biggest insight? What evidence has been standing out? What do you want to change? Because you might be going along for the 54 days and realize you want to tweak your goals a little bit. And then what are you going to do to celebrate, which is really important. So every 9 days that you're going to have that until you get to the very, very end. Now, in addition to the journal, you can also join the Magnify Your Miracles podcast community on Facebook. You can join that Facebook group. It's a free group that's open to everybody. And we are going to be starting to go through the journal together. So I don't have a date yet for when we're going to start day one together. I wanted to just announce it and let you guys know about it. But it's probably going to be at the beginning of the year. Wouldn't it be so fun if collectively everybody who's got a journal starts going through this process together and we do it for the first 54 days of the new year? That might be a fun way to do it. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. Should we start it on the new moon? Should we start it on January 1st? What might be a good thing to do? You can let me know your thoughts about it. Now, again, you can get yours in the printed copy where you can hold it in your hand, because I'm that kind of girl. But if you're a digital kind of person, great. You can get it in a digital format as well. And it's fully able to be edited so that you can write in there and you can do everything that you want. And you can get this at francisfaden.com/journal. I'm so excited. Now, the last thing I want to say to you about this is this has been a dream of mine for a really long time. And I really dragged my feet on it. And I don't want you to drag your feet on your goals. It's brought me so much joy to be able to hold this in my hands and go, wow, I did it. And I know that it's going to help people. And I know that it's going to be so effective that people are going to be talking about their miracles. They're going to be having peace, prosperity, love, like whatever it is that they're wanting. This is going to help them. You have something that I know will help people as well. You have something in your heart, even if you don't know how it's going to help people, whatever it is that you feel lights you up, you want to bring that out. You want to give yourself a chance to do that. So I'm really going to encourage you to say yes, like Mother Mary did to Archangel Gabriel. Say yes to your dream, say yes to your heart, give yourself the gift of saying yes to what matters to you, so that, like me, you can be so excited and you can be like, look what I did, look what I have. I made my dream come true through the grace of spirit. I made my dream come true. I want you to have your dream come true, which is why this journal is designed with you in mind. With all the things that I know really, really work, this is the thing that I know can help you. And then, maybe you're never going to need to work with me one-on-one. Maybe you're going to be manifesting left and right, which would make me so, so happy. But you will have access to me in the Facebook group when we are going to go through the 54 days. So, my friends, that's what I wanted to share with you. The 54-day Magnify Your Miracles journal is here. It's here to support you. It's here to celebrate you. It's here to encourage you. It's here to help you really manifest your goals, your dreams, your vision in using a format that is proven and totally works. I'm proof of it. This is what I do. So excited. All right, my friends. So you can go to francisfaden.com/journal. You can get your copy, and just know your miracle is already here, my friend. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.